very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Stone. Today, ladies and gentlemen, is a very important day for reggae music. Today is a day we speak about none other than Junior Byles with the legendary Winston Foster, aka King Yellowman. King Yellowman, how are you?
Man, bless up, brother.
Enough love.
Big Stone, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I reached out to the King and I told him of the plight of Junior Byles, the fact that Junior Byles has enlarged brass rate, the fact that Junior Byles was unrecognizable in the streets and attacked and lost one of his eye, the fact that Junior Byles has mental issues for years, he did not hesitate 1 second. He made himself available to give his support to one of his colleagues and also an icon. Winston Foster, you're no stranger to the music you grew up for. Tell us a little bit about the early Winston Foster.
Well, the early Winston Foster, still early, you know.
Because you're still trending, that's why.
I'm still, what the fuck, I'm put down a bit out here. I am 14, you know.
Okay, you're 14, okay, good.
My age no pass. Still there.
Okay. We know you grew up in an orphanage.
Yeah, I grew up in, Maxfield Park Children Home, Alpha Boys School. Shift for Cell in St. Mary.
Wow.
Even Tyrone.
Wow.
And you know, God just give me a beautiful talent.
Wow.
And I hit me use and serve my purpose. You know?
Yes.
And make people happy and make people smile and have a good time and enjoy themselves.
Wow. And that has been trending ever since. That's why the King says he's still 14 years old.
Yeah.
But the music for him started off in the 70s, right?
Yeah, man.
78?
The late 70s.
The late 70s.
Coming in the 80s, yeah.
I remember when Nadine Sutherland entered the Tasty Talent competition and she won. It was the King who came in second to her.
Yeah. Right.
And he has not looked back since. His first music...
Eventide Fire.
Or Eventide Fire.
Yeah, man. Eventide Fire, water fire. Eventide Fire, water fire. Eventide Fire, it a murder, you know?
Eventide Fire, it a murder. Well, as you know, that happened in the... in the years, in the late 70s it was?
70s, yes.
When they had the Eventide Fire, the old age home for the elder folks. They say it was a deliberate act of murder, henceforth the song Eventide Fire.
But that was politics.
But that was politics, as he says. Then your career sped further on. You went on to do a number of albums. You met with Junjo Laws. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Junjo was the man who say all the hits in me, you know.
Wow.
So, you know.
So Zungu Zing and all that, you did that for Junjo?
Yeah,
I'm getting married.
I'm getting married. Nobody move, nobody get hurt.
Yes.
Who can make the dance from?
Who can make the dance?
Who can make the dance from? And give me the morning right. See? Give me Fairlington.
Yes.
Remember that program there?
I remember Fairlington quite well.
On JBC.
And then guess what, ladies and gentlemen, I must say this, right? I remember the earlier days of watching the King excel. You all know about Michael Jackson. Whenever Michael Jackson go to a location, it's pandemonium. This was the first artist, the first Jamaican artist that I've seen with my own eyes. That people clamoring just to get a photograph of him, with him. People clamoring to get his signature. People clamoring just to be in his presence because he was so hot then and still at now, trending like crazy. He was one of dancehall best attired when the King put himself together. It's together. And that is what I admire about the King. He maintains himself over the years.
Yeah, man. And, you know, we just keep up with the
with the time, with the changing of time.
And the spirit of God, because without God, I wouldn't be here. So
I'll get thanks to them.
God bring me a long way, and He's gonna bring me forever.
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 The subject of Junior Byles came up.
Yeah.
And I learned about Junior Byles from I was a kid, growing up listening to Curly Locks, Fade Away,
Yeah, man.
Beat Down Babylon and so on.
Right.
And I asked a friend of mine, Walter, and I said, Walter, whatever happened to Junior Byles? And he said, boy, Junior Byles not doing so well. I said, what? He said, yeah, man, Junior Byles not doing so well. I said, can I go meet him? Because I don't have no money as such, but I'm wealthy when it comes to my love for people. Man. I'm rich.
Yeah, with loyalty.
With loyalty.
Love, man.
So I went looking for Junior. And when I saw Junior, he was very clean. His family took care of him.
Yeah.
But I saw a Junior that needed help.
Yeah.
And have some form of experience with the music, I know that your voice never dies. The royalties of your voice is yours to keep forever.
Right,
Even if you sign away the songs and your royalties and your publishing, but your voice is yours forever.
Yeah.
And when I looked around, I saw that Junior wasn't making much money, if any at all.
Yeah, because other people like them control. Other people don't like them control. And maybe your family, maybe can't get to certain
people, and they didn't have it. Well, I guess when I met with Janet, I had the opportunity to meet with Sister Janet, and I also meet with Junior Byles' father, Kenneth Byles, before he died.
Yeah.
And it's on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. You can go to the YouTube page and you can see everything that we're discussing right here. I make sure I document it because we want to come truthful. We want to be very honest. We don't want to concoct anything to look good because we're not looking for views here.
Yeah.
We're talking from our heart and our love for our people.
Reality.
Period.
Reality.
And when I met them, they were beautiful people. Janet was nice, but they didn't understand the music fraternity.
Right.
The business of the music.
That was one of the part of it that Junior could get all them resources. Together, like, even some of the producers that were producing free music. Them could all collect same.
Yeah. Well, basically, somebody have to be collecting out there. There must be somebody collecting royalties.
Yeah, but the right man not collect.
But the right man that should be collecting.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So that's why we're here. We're here because Junior now needs help. What does Junior Byles mean to you? Winston Foster.
No, you see, Junior is an icon, and Junior is a part of the music fraternity. Because Junior out there before me,
Yes.
Yeah,
Give thanks, King, yes.
Junior out there before me, and I listen to Junior from your little matter of fact, when me used to DJ, when me used to DJ, Junior will play a set of Junior, set of Dennis Brown, a set of Diamond. That's how dance used to go.
Yeah.
And we DJ upon the rhythm.
Upon the rhythm.
And back in the days, DJ never used to do record, That's the reason why some of the singers them like Sugar Mine and Cocoa Tea, Liquor John, Junior Reed, and our lyrics them sing.
The DJ was actually the lyrics that the singer take and sing because you made it popular first, I guess.
Right, the singer them take the
DJ lyrics and sing to it.
Because them tape, I when you listen to Martha Lee, it's strange, all the music can change, water pumping, So
yeah.
Liquor John him come with all over me.
Bad over me.
He used to say, all over me, they got them all over me.
Yeah.
You know, so I got them down, you know.
In talking about June, I have to ask this question, I have to interject this question. When King Yellowman came out, ABIJAH, right, and was mashing up the place, they tried to confuse slackness with sex. So when they heard the king speak, he said, listen, I'm not speaking slackness, I'm speaking sex. Because we all came here through sex.
Yeah, but guess what? They don't know that R&B music, the singer them, if they were talk about slackness, them slack along.
If I want to turn off the lights like the cat.
Yeah, and take your clothes off.
But the kind that you see, the kind of songs that the king did back in the day, Zungu Zeng and I'm Getting Married and all the other great hits that they have, were just songs that are time, what you call it, they're time capsule. They should, these songs are treasures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that is why we came looking for the king as an endorsement for Junior Byles' concert.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man. I think a lot of people are with the artists who have that gratitude. Yeah.
To give their support.
Give the support, yeah. Because I'm one of the icon, you know. Yeah. Although I and I don't deal with Khan.
Khan, yeah. Yeah, the king said, the man is an I.
Yeah.
Forget about the Khan, because he don't deal with
That's
Khan.
why I don't deal with A Khan, B Khan, D Khan. We don't deal with contract.
Yeah, convict.
Convict.
You know, con man. No farmer can.
Yeah, I don't can nobody.
Never. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Anchor Recording Studio talking to the king of dancehall. A man who was crowned the king not by himself but by his fan base. All over the world, people clamber for the king. Junior Byles has brought us together. I've spoken to the king of many times. He's always been there on the humanitarian grounds. I remember Shanika Anderson, the little girl in 2005 that was actually killed, taken from the Coronation Market, taken all the way to Raytown, Manly Meadows, and she was sexually assaulted. When we called upon the king in St. Thomas, the king was there. Another thing again, ladies and men, there was another little boy in Bamba River, St. Thomas. His name is Courtney Walker. Courtney Walker was at the river one day. His mom couldn't send him to school. And she said, Courtney, we're out of soap powder, so why don't you go home and get some soap powder? So he said, okay, mommy, and he jumped up and he ran. But Courtney was called hard life sufferer, so he never do anything straight. He was always into little things, and everybody in the community knows him. Yeah. So he takes this sidetrack, and when he went through the sidetrack, he came upon two men. We don't know what they were doing, but obviously they were doing something wrong because they sexually assaulted little Courtney Walker, and then they killed him. Yeah. So the king is always there, and when we reach out for Junior.
Yeah, man, we love children, you know. We love people and love children, you know. Because I don't rich. I rich with only by love and life. You know, because if you don't have life, you can't have what you want to have.
True.
And everything what you have to have life.
Exactly.
You have it.
What's your all-time favorite Junior Byles?
Curly locks.
Yeah, why curly locks?
Yeah?
Why curly locks?
Because he's a girl, you don't sing.
Yeah. So the King Yellowman is always into love, but I tell you, there's never a dull moment with the king.
Yeah.
Curly locks, you know that time of dreadlocks. Your mommy say you shouldn't play with me. Yeah. That's Junior Byles.
Yeah, man, and curly locks, your father is a pork chop.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in Anchor Recording Studio with the king of the dancehall, King Yellowman. Ladies and gentlemen, I must say this, right? Come February 9, 2019, the king, you're not going to be here, right? You're going to be on tour, right?
Yeah.
The King is going to be on tour. Where are you going, King? Tell us a little bit, bro.
We're going to America. We're going to Argentina. We're going to Puerto Rico. And, Hawaii.
Okay. See that? The tour, the King is going on an extensive tour. The King is going on an extensive tour of the world. Because if it had not been for that, the King would have been there. And guess what? ABIJAH. ABIJAH, come sit down beside the King. Come here, because we want the world to know that. Yeah, man, the ABIJAH, they're right beside the King.
Over there, see it?
As you see, ladies and gentlemen, we went looking for the King and the Prince arrived also. So we have the King and the Prince, ABIJAH. ABIJAH, welcome to In the Streets, man. Good to have you. I noticed that your relationship with the King, man, is inseparable.
Yeah.
That is one thing. Your father says it tie up like that for us.
No, I didn't tie up.
Big storm.
Delroy Passenger. Delroy Passenger, my friend, Delroy, the engineer for Accra. But they're very unified, I must say. I can't even say close because I know a King, you know. So yeah, you might just put it somewhere else.
Family thing, you know.
ABIJAH.
Yes, sir.
February 9th, Junior Byles. What does it mean to you?
A whole lot, because I grew up listening to Junior Byles music, you know. Fade Away is my favorite before you ask, because it reminds me of Revelation, the message, the strength of the song. That is a time capsule song, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, definitely we have to be out there campaigning and supporting, because
without represent me.
Yes.
And without them kind of music, that there would probably be no ABIJAH, so we have to come out, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, maybe about 18-20 years ago, a song by the name of Revelation came out, and it changed the course of history. That song, when it came out, was a monster. It still is to this day. But the beauty of that song is the relevancy of the song that was written almost 20 years ago to what it is now today. So everything that he spoke about, that means we're sitting across prophet and kings and princesses. You understand? And princes. So prophet, king, prince, you know. That's why I call myself a king, and my offspring, my daughter's a princess, and my son's a prince.
Of course.
That's the kind of elevation that we need. Of course. Let me see if I can get her name right. Kerima.
Yeah, Kerima.
Kerima.
Where's Kerima?
Kerima. Where is she? Kerima.
Yeah, man.
Come, just come 1 minute. Sit right over here. No, there's more space. Come over here. Come over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're so honored.
My beautiful niece.
Yes, we're so honored to have in great company the king, the princess, and the prince.
You see, and that me I tell you a long time, you know.
Yeah.
So me make beautiful big thing. I mean, you know, baby.
I'm my yellow baby.
I see the youngest son, too.
Okay. Kiva.
Big up yourself.
Enough love, man. Enough love. So, Kareem, you know your father is a legend, right? And we have to go soon because they're giving us the sound that we have to move because they're actually in the studio session. But real quickly, your father, I know you love him forever. What does he mean to you, to the world, so you can hear the kind of love that one should have for father that is fastly disappearing?
I think the main important thing is respect.
Respect, right?
That's what we have. A family bond. Just kind of growing up with daddy. I mean, to everybody, he's the younger man, but to him, he's just daddy. So,
you see that?
Yeah.
You see that, man? You just touched my heart. You know, to everybody, that's the king, yellow man. But for me, it's dad.
Touch him out, that means he's a woman, sir.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, right? You're an artist, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more, real quickly, about the artistic side of Kerry.
I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been touring with daddy as well as doing my own stuff. I just recently released my very first EP. It's available everywhere. It's called Drop It.
Wow, see what she's doing? On the road with daddy, learning the craft. On the road with daddy, learning the craft.
She's a great performer as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, very great.
Okay.
Yeah, my dog, somebody show them how she take it.
And she take the shot.
She take the show.
And you feel proud, right? To know that but your yellow baby came out and doing great.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Why she feel better?
of course. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to big up my friend Barry Deere. Barry Deere has been a tower of strength, you know what I mean? It's my brethren that we speak on Facebook every morning, man. He designed one of the posters for us and so on, and helping to make the show what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, with the live for now, as you can hear, it's getting loud in here. Big gentlemen, any parts of the world, real quick. Respect and love, respect and love. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the dance, Lord.